Alright guys, welcome to Caffeinified Gaming. So today I just wanted to do a little channel update of sorts. I mean, it's been a few weeks since I started my channel, and the first welcome to the channel video I made I think probably won't be very applicable for very long. Also, I wanted to make a video for all the newcomers to the channel so that you guys know exactly what's gonna be on the channel, upload schedules, and you know what in general the content's gonna be like. So let's jump in. Alright, so first off, I know I said in my initial intro video that I'll be focusing on many different genres. While that is still generally the end goal, I have decided that I'll be niching down on RPGs. Now you would ask, why RPGs, right? Like, there's so many genres of games out there, a lot more popular, a lot more exciting. Why'd you pick RPGs? Well, basically because I've actually wanted to get into the RPG space more. And when I was a kid, I never really had time to play all of these long drawn out RPGs. And I'm taking the opportunity now. So that's basically it. And on top of that, there's like so many kinds of RPGs. There's action RPGs, dungeon crawling RPGs, JRPGs. So I really don't think it's ever gonna get stale, or, you know, it's gonna take a while before it gets stale. And honestly, I think you guys could have fun with that. So having said that, I think we should get into my upload schedule just so you guys know when to expect a video. Is it coming out today? Is it coming out tomorrow? Well, I've decided that I'm gonna be doing almost everyday uploads, with the exception of one day, and that one day is actually gonna be Monday for you folks over on the US and that side of the time zone. I think I'm just gonna put a graphic here just so you can all visualize it. And everyone in the Asia zone to the left is a Tuesday. So if it's Monday in the America side or Tuesday in the Asia side, there will be no video. Now this day is simply a day so that I can catch up with the videos, because if you can imagine, playing RPG takes a really long time, and I might need to grind off camera, I might need to figure something out off camera, you know, and all that. Also, in general, it's for me to not burn myself out, because 6 days a week is still a lot of videos, you know, so yeah, I hope you guys understand. Now, depending on when I upload this, my Danganronpa playthrough might still be pushing along, so that will not change. I know I said RPG, but for me, VNs are RPGs. It's just that you don't get much gameplay, but you're technically role-playing as the main character, so, you know, I think VNs are a good midway point between RPGs and not RPGs. Having said that, after the Danganronpa playthrough, I will be switching it up a bit. I am planning to upload 2 different series at the same time. So if on Tuesday, for instance, you get this video, episode 1, the next day you're gonna get the episode 1 of the other series, and so on and so forth. Mainly because I'm not really the type to play one game for a long period of time. I mean, I can, obviously. It's a more of a preference thing. I don't know if this is the right place to share it, but I actually kind of have ADHD. So focusing down on one game is kinda, you know, harder for me than most people. Let's just put it that way. So now that I've said that I'll be niching down into RPGs, and that I'll be doing a double series, I think now is the time to announce what I'm actually going to be playing next after Danganronpa. The next 2 games I'm going to be playing is the Shin Megami Tensei Remaster coming out May 25th and Mary Skelter Nightmares. Now the idea is I'm going to be playing one more popular game and one more niche game. Now, I know what you're thinking. Shin Megami Tensei isn't exactly a mainstream game, and you would be right, but I'm going to put up the Google Trends chart between these two games, and you're gonna see just how much more popular Shin Megami is to Mary Skelter. And let's put Among Us there just for reference. Yikes. I want this channel to be a home for both mainstream RPGs and more niche RPGs, so that's why I kinda wanted to run them together in a double series, so that people who are more interested in the mainstream series can go check out the channel and say, oh hey, I didn't know this other game existed. And as for the people who are fans of the more niche RPGs, they can see how the more mainstream side of things are going, and maybe they'll be interested in the mainstream too. I also feel like it's gonna be more justified for me to make longer videos, as the whole nature of RPG suggests. Like, if you're interested in both kinds of games, then, well, you're gonna have a lot of video to watch. But for people who would end up just being interested in one or the other, you know, they can have a full hour-long episode and not have to worry about the timing because they have the next day to complete the video. So as the double series goes on, inevitably one of the series is gonna finish sooner than the other, right? You can't really time two RPGs finishing at the same time. So what's gonna happen is the remaining RPG will become a daily upload until both of them are finally over and done with. This brings me to the next aspect of my channel, which harkens back to my very first intro video. After a double series ends, I'm gonna be taking 1 week to upload whatever the hell I want. Not necessarily RPG, not necessarily a long play. It is gonna be 6 days of whatever I want. Examples of this are like simple things like, I was thinking after doing Shin Megami and Mary Skelter, I'd play the bartender cyberpunk themed indie game Valhalla just to go back to a sort of VN route, you know, just to keep things consistent on the channel. You know, maybe I'd upload a random cities skyline video. I'm pretty sure no one would watch that if you're all here for RPGs, but you get the point. It's more of to add flavor to the channel, and you know, so that things don't get stale. Maybe you guys want to see the other games every now and then. Some random game, might play COD, might not, you never know. But 100% sure this channel is gonna be primarily RPG. And you know, if I end up playing something like FF7 Remake, Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever, you know, that 1 week of respite is probably not gonna come anytime soon, if you know what I mean. So yeah, those are all the updates I have for now. If you have any questions or feedback, I'd love to hear it. But you know, if you're new here and you're kind of interested in what the channel's gonna be all about, well, there you go. So thank you guys for listening. That's it for now. So this has been Caffeinified Gaming, and see you in the next video.